Welcome to the BattleCast 3. Our first match is in 0 hour and we've got Logica China Infantry versus Rage China Tank on North America. Both players open Command Center Cell, Barracks, 2 Supply, War Factory. On this small map, it doesn't take long for them to clash, as Logica goes for minigunners and outposts, while Rage adds a bunker and tank hunters for defense. Rage follows up with a dragon tank, and Logica likes the idea so much he produces his own and moves across the map looking to blaze his own trail. Logica tires of beating around the blaze and goes right for Rage's main, with 2 outposts loaded with tank hunters and minigunners. Rage is forced to sell off much of his base. As Logica moves in for the kill, Rage mounts an insane defense. I'm serious, check this out! Rage survives and both players bring Lotus into the action. Logica moves in his Lotus, but Rage manages to reveal and gives chase. Logica can't save his Lotus, and Rage manages to overwhelm Logica's forces in 2 direct engagements. Logica hits Rage's expansion and keeps pushing across the map while Rage is distracted. Both players slam each other and Rage is forced to send a dozer to the bottom of the map, where he drops a power plant and a command center. Logica and Rage are beaten to the edges of the map. But Logica finds Rage's base, calls in a paradrop back home to defend while he destroys Rage's final buildings. It's GG, and Logica takes the win. In Kane's Wrath, we have Hydraulic GDI versus Death Sentence Steel Talons on Tournament Savannah. Death Sentence opens up Eco with a fast expansion to his south, while Hydraulic rushes to a rig and rocket APCs. The assault begins and Hydraulic drops several Titans, but he's forced back by the Static D and Steel Talon's might. As Death Sentence gears up for his first assault, Hydraulic long-distance harvests Blue Tib for that Eco advantage. Just after AP ammo finishes, Death Sentence engages. Both players mix units well, but the defender's advantage allows Hydraulic to hold. Death Sentence doesn't care that he's lost his army, because he's established another expansion, teched up to mammoths, and upgraded railguns. And just as Hydraulic rolls up to the middle of the map, he's greeted by railgun mammoths. Merry Christmas! Blam blam, mother tankers! Hydraulic's army is repelled and Death Sentence goes on the offensive, rolling towards Hydraulic with a wall of mammoth tanks. Hydraulic's crazy concave of rocket troopers rain down destruction, crushing tank after tank. Death Sentence retreats as Hydraulic advances, but Death Sentence's Marv rolls up to defend. Hydraulic's army gets split, but his main force manages to break through the front line with the use of EMP grenades. Death Sentence just barely holds on as reinforcing mammoth tanks hold the line, and Hydraulic's mass infantry strat isn't working as well as he wanted, as the hammerheads from Death Sentence clean up the last of Hydraulic's forces. Death Sentence moves out with his high-tech army once again, and as he breaches Hydraulic's base, Hydraulic's Marv comes out to defend. With armies moving in from all sides, nothing can stop Death Sentence, not even losing his Marv. Hydraulic's last power plant signals his Death Sentence, and he GG's out of this game. Well played to Death Sentence. In Game 3, we have Allied Lichter versus Soviet GBH Michael. Lichter opens up airfield before expansion and gets some cryocopters in the sky to harass while Michael constructs bullfrogs, sickles, and his water expansion. Lichter holds off minor assaults and harassments with the help of his cryocopters, while Michael takes a 5th refinery and gets Akulas out to harass. Michael sinks the 4th expansion of Lichter, but Michael's big engagement is delayed by the cloud of cryocopters Lichter has amassed. Michael builds up once again and moves in to engage, launching bears at the front line of Lichter and rushing MiGs in. Lichter holds the line, but Michael's 5 refinery production is nothing to be scoffed at, and his next attack forces Lichter to tap out. GG! That's your 3 for this episode. And the music which underscored this segment is from the fantastic Renegade-X soundtrack, yet another reason to check out Renegade-X in the coming months.